Are you keeping it secret from your friends, family, bosses, and colleagues that you are studying for the bar? Are you hoping that people will just forget about this whole bar license thing and just give you the respect, recognition, and responsibility that you've earned for whatever position you're in? Are you hoping, wishing that your bar tutor, your school, and your old classmates would similarly forget about you and this whole bar thing? Have you closed down your social media accounts, stayed away from LinkedIn, not wanting to see other people's triumphant bar passage announcements? I get it, because that was me too. After failing the bar exam twice, I really didn't want to hear, think, or know about the bar exam from anyone. I took a complete break from it, but it actually didn't give me the fresh start that I thought it would. And keeping the bar exam a secret while studying is one thing that really cuts my bar takers off at the knees. When I help people who have repeatedly failed the bar exam, the first thing we get at is your internal feelings around this event and the past rejections that failing the bar exam can really be. And once those rejections are healed, you can tackle this event like a newbie, like you've never failed before, but with all the strength and wisdom that comes from having done this a few times already. Stick around and I'll show you how to use your past bar exam attempts as strengths for your future one, and why you don't need to keep it a secret or hide from others, what you can do instead to get all the support you need with the space that you need to tackle this thing on your own terms. Hi, I'm Jennifer Duclair, bar exam mindset mentor and attorney life coach, helping you to get over your mindset hurdles so that you can pass this bar and build a law life that you're in love with. If you've been repeatedly struggling with the bar exam, the first thing you need to tackle is the residual hurt feelings from failing. It's like, honestly, being with someone who repeatedly breaks up with you. Can you imagine that feeling and how it feels every time you decide to try again, knowing all the past times that you've been dumped? And take it one step further and imagine how you would hide the new attempt from your family and friends because they're just so over the drama of your breaking up and making up with this person. Now carry this over to the bar exam, which arguably has a higher importance because your performance on it could be impacting your money in the short term, but your life fulfillment and purpose in the long term. Many people similarly situated as you know that they will not stop taking this bar exam until they pass. And it's not because they can't have a great life without a bar card. That's absolutely not true. There's lots of ways to make money and live a great life without being a licensed lawyer. Lots of people on this earth are proving that so. It's because most attorney types, myself included, will not accept defeat or quit on something that we had set our heart on and invested so much into. Even if we never do anything with that bar card, we want to say we did it. And so you're here. And now passing the bar exam is not a matter of academic strength or excellence. Now it's more of a heart and soul thing. So can it make sense to you where your emotions now are becoming more of a determining factor in your performance and your passage? Failing and being rejected now says something about you as a person. And if you haven't picked up on that before, take a minute right now, pause the video if you will, to ask yourself, what did I make failing the bar exam mean about me? And you may hear some responses in your head bubble up, like, it means that I'm not good enough. It means that I'm lazy. It means that I'm not determined enough. I'm too lax about life. It means that I'm not worthy, that I don't belong there with them. There are a lot of personal statements that we take from a bar exam failure. Find out what yours are and tackle those misbeliefs at their root, because that is the first thing holding you back when it comes to retaking this bar exam. Now, because of those misbeliefs, when you decide to retake it, you're likely going to hide it from people around you, because trying again in the midst of all that shame is, well, shameful. And even though you're proud of yourself for getting back up on the horse, you don't want a public repeat of some shameful failing. Or maybe you know that the pressure of what other people are thinking is going to interfere with your mental focus, even though those people around you are very supportive. But watching eyes as a matter of course tends to throw you off your game. If this is the case, it's actually an internal thing that you need to take care of as well. Why does what other people think or what they may feel affect you so deeply? Is it because you fear rejection at the end of the day? Or you fear a public display of, I'm not good enough, and now everybody sees it? All of these trace back to beliefs. Surely, if they haven't rejected you for failing the bar exam before, they're not going to do so now. And maybe you're working at a job where you staying there does depend on you passing this time. Surely you can get another job. Deal with the fear of that rejection. And then it won't be such a big deal to keep it secret from the people around you that you're focusing on this thing. Another reason why hiding it from others may be the route that you choose is because you don't have good boundaries. You don't have the ability to say, I'm busy right now, I can't. You don't have the ability to say, I need to focus on this thing that I'm doing right now, and I will see you on the weekend. Or I'm very tired and I need to recharge. Let's say if you've been working full time and then studying every night, and on the weekends, you really do need to just stay home and recharge so that you can do it all over again starting Monday. Because you have weak boundaries and you can't clock out of work and leave when you are designated to, or you take work home or take late night calls to give you extra assignments. And you've been doing this all the while. And the only time that changes is when you're studying for the bar exam. First of all, I've worked with clients who live like this. A lot of them work for solo attorneys or nonprofits, but you can have weak boundaries wherever you are. And the first thing that these bar applicants needed to learn is that boundaries are a blanket thing. It's a blanket thing for me to go home and use my home time for me and my family versus bringing work home. It's okay for me to leave my laptop at work and put everybody on notice that if they need something done by tomorrow, it should have gotten to me since yesterday at least. So they learn boundaries as a blanket thing, and they have an improved peace of mind. Their anxiety levels decrease. They come more to a constant calm state. And from there, they're able to implement their bar prep schedules and succeed. So if you found yourself in a situation where you're needing to hide the fact that you're taking the bar exam, it could be one of these reasons that we've reviewed in this video. If you know that you need to get down to the root and solve either the misbeliefs or the lack of boundaries, look below for resources. I always link them in the description box, and I'll see you in the next video.